Hey, how you doing, guys? You're welcome once again to your boys' channel, Solar Sports TV. This is the Done Deal Show for today, the 11th day of July, 2022. We have a lot of news, transfer news, done deals lined up for you today. Stay tuned as you enjoy this podcast. Um, if you've not subscribed to my channel, it's Solar Sports TV on YouTube. Please endeavor to subscribe to my channel, like my videos if you find them interesting, and you'll be glad you did. As I told you earlier, this is the Don Deal Show, and this is a channel that talks about a lot of stuffs, football, politics, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Barcelona, you can name it. So we talk about all these club sites and more on this channel. The first news lined up for you today is Barcelona transfer news. The latest from I'm getting from Spain is that Ousmane Dembele, you know him, the contract rebel, the French winger, Barcelona winger, his contract expired on June 30th, 2022. That was last month. So his agent has been in negotiations with the Barcelona owners, and I think it's now done. His contract is ready now. It's going to be a 40% reduction from his uh, former wages, which was in the region of £250,000 per week. So there's going to be a 40% reduction from that. So that will be amounting to be dropping down to £150,000 per week. And it's going to be a 2 year extension, 2 year contract till 2024 for Ousmane Dembele. So that's the latest I'm getting from Spain for Barcelona transfer news. Another deal, the only thing holding back the deal for Ousmane Dembele right now is just for the Barcelona owners to sign the contract, to sign up the contract, and for Dembele to also sign off his own part of the paperwork. So the paperwork is already ready. They are just waiting for the owners at Barcelona to approve the deal. So the next talking point is we are still on Barcelona transfer news is on Frankie de Jong. You know him, the Netherlands midfielder that plays for Barcelona. But Manchester United has been on his neck with bids here and there, but Barcelona, they have not accepted any of the bids, and even Frankie De Jong doesn't want to come. He doesn't want to come to Manchester United. He has said it from the beginning of the transfer window, even till now, that he doesn't want to go to Manchester United. Erik ten Hag is from Holland also, and is persuading him to come to Manchester United that he will have a good career there. But it seems as if Frankie de Jong himself just doesn't see Manchester United as a good proposition for a club side for him at this point in time. So he is not interested in going to Manchester United. He has always said it. He has even told the Barcelona hierarchy that he doesn't want to go to Manchester United. But Barcelona are owing Frankie de Jong some few months' wages, and they still want him to take a pay cut from his wages of his contract. So that is the latest as at this morning, the 11th day, the Monday, 11th day of July 2022, is that the agent of Frankie de Jong is going to be meeting with the Barcelona Chiefs right there in Spain, right there at Camp Nou, to have a meeting with him concerning the wage reduction. So just like I told you earlier about Ousmane Dembele, um, 40% reduction is in his wages, in his salary. So it's already popular knowledge that Barcelona are going through some financial issues right now, but a little some money has come in for them now through the TV rights that they've sold. So they have some money in hand right now, but they are still struggling with financial issues. But the latest from Frankie de Jong is that he's going to be meeting with the Barcelona chiefs, Barcelona owners this week. This week between Monday and Friday, between today and the next 4 days, to discuss his future and the Manchester United interest. Are they going to accept the bid, or they are going to just reduce his wages and you agree to that and you continue with Barcelona? So he has to choose one. He has to choose one. Frankie de Jong has to choose one. Is he going to, does he want to stay in Barcelona, or he will just settle for Manchester United, where they will pay him his wages as at when due, but it might not be guaranteed a very very good career, and now he has to settle for playing in the Europa League. So he has to choose one amongst those two. So the next news is still, we are still on Barcelona. Barcelona transfer news is on Rafinha. You know him, the Leeds right winger, the Brazilian. So remember I told you some days ago that Chelsea had a bid accepted by Leeds United. So now the issue is Rafinha doesn't want to go to Chelsea. He wants to go to Barcelona. So Barcelona has put in their bid. Remember I told you that Barcelona have some money in their hand right now for to do via the TV rights in Spain for the La Liga. So now they've put in their bid for Rafinha. The bid is in the region of 50 million euros and additional 10 million euros in add-on. So it's totaling 60 million euros to be paid instrumentally for the next 3 years. So the latest I'm receiving from Spain and also in England is that that bid has been accepted. So that bid is going to be accepted, and Rafinha himself, once that bid is accepted, the paperwork will be released by Leeds United that the bid has been accepted, that he can go ahead and have his medical at Barcelona. And I'm even hearing right now that as early as this morning or this afternoon, he will be flying in. He'll be flying into Camp Nou to Barcelona to have his medicals and also sign his paperwork for his contract. So that is Rafinha. I think he's going to be getting his dream of going to Barcelona to play for Barcelona. Doesn't want to play for Chelsea, and even Arsenal has already pulled out of the deal for Rafinha. So that is the latest on Rafinha. As a rated latest on Rafinha. Um, Now we move now straight to Arsenal news, Arsenal transfer news. Um, you already know the Arsenal already gotten Gabriel Jesus from Manchester City for 45 million pounds, and it's going to be 10 million pounds in add-ons there. That will be totaling 55 million pounds. Yes. Uh, After just maybe 2 to 3 days of training, Gabriel Jesus, he came in for Arsenal in Germany against Nuremberg, and lo and behold, from 2 goals down, Arsenal were able to claw back for the win. For the win, it ended 5-3 in favor of Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus scoring 2 goals, 2 fantastic goals for Arsenal. So yes, he helped them to avoid defeat in that match because they were actually 2 goals down. And from the lineup, I would just have to say that the starting lineup was very, very, very poor. Really, it was full of bunch of players that are not going to be in Arsenal. They are not going to be in Arsenal in the coming season, and they are either going to be going on loan or going to be sold. So it was a very, very poor performance in the first half. But in the second half, the manager Mikel Arteta rang in some changes, brought in some first first teamers and some very, very good players, including Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and even Mohamed Elneny that scored a belter in that match. So Gabriel Jesus with the 2 goals, and there was 2 own goals also. The pressure was too much on the Nuremberg players, and they had to do score against themselves for an own goal. So it ended 5-3 in favor of Arsenal. So that's the first preseason game for Arsenal. So before they'll be leaving Germany to go to the United States of America for their next preseason game. So that is an Arsenal news. And another Arsenal news making the rounds for the past 6 hours now is Arsenal sending a bid of £7 million to Benfica Football Club in Portugal for Alex Grimaldo. Yeah, you know him, the left back for Benfica. Very, very good player. He did play very well against Liverpool in the UEFA Champions League last season, and he did very, very well against the attackers, the forward players for Liverpool. £7 million bid has been submitted for him. So let's see whether Benfica will accept the bid or reject the bid. I think that would be a bargain if Arsenal are able to secure Alex Grimaldo from Benfica because uh, the market is inflated these days. So £7 million for a player playing in Portugal, top flight league of Portugal, I think is a steal. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. We'll know within the next few days whether the bid is accepted or not for Arsenal Football Club. That's on Alex Grimaldo. Now, the next news I have on my Don't Do show for today is on Chelsea. Chelsea transfer news. It's done now. Raheem Sterling, you know him, the former Manchester, is now the former Manchester City left winger, England international. Raheem Sterling has passed his medical with Chelsea. He's passed his medical with Chelsea and will join the Chelsea preseason tour of California. We'll go and join them in California for their next game against Club America in California. So, Raheem Sterling, here you go, Chelsea. It's going to be uh, it's going to be turning up in the blue colors of Chelsea next season. He was no longer guaranteed first team shirt in Manchester United. There were too many people competing for the same position as him. So he just had to find a club that is going to be starting regularly so that he'll be able to keep his place with the English national team. He's from England. So that is the latest news from Raheem Sterling. Our next port of call for today's Don't Do show is African football news. Uh, I'm an African, so I also follow some African football news. Right now in Morocco, it's the African Women's Nations Cup is holding in Morocco right now. So the latest is the Super Falcons of Nigeria just defeated their Burundi counterparts. Burundi 4 goals to nil. 4 goals to nil. So with that, they've qualified for the quarterfinals. They've qualified for the quarterfinals of the competitions. So we don't know who they are going to face yet. Once that news is out, once the permutations are done, the news is out, who they are going to face, I'll let you guys know. So, uh, so I would like to know your feedbacks on all the transfer news that I have put across to you today. Firstly, on Ousmane Dembele, do you think it's a good move from Barcelona to retain Ousmane Dembele, considering the fact that he has been injury prone uh, almost throughout his career with Barcelona after making his move from Borussia Dortmund to Barcelona? Do you think it's a good move for Barcelona to extend his contract by 2 years? So drop your comment below and let me have your feedback on Ousmane Dembele 2 year contract signed with Barcelona. Also, Frankie De Jong. Do you think it's a good move for him to go to Manchester United, or if you just stay back at Barcelona? What do you think would be the good option for Frankie De Jong? And also Rafinha. Out of amongst Barcelona, Chelsea, and Arsenal, where do you think he should go to if all the transfer fee was met by the three clubs. If the £60 million transfer fee were to be met by Barcelona, Chelsea, and Arsenal, which club do you think would be best for his career and for his place in the World Cup with Brazil? So let me hear your feedback. Let me know your comments. Let me know your response on that particular question. And also on Arsenal news, Arsenal transfer done deals, Gabriel Jesus. Do you think he can score 15 goals or more? 15 goals, 15 plus goals for Arsenal in the Premier League alone this upcoming season. Uh, uh, that's talking about Gabriel Jesus. The Arsenal fans all over the world have been singing his name, singing his praises. That they have Jesus. We know that there's only one Jesus, and that is Jesus Christ all over the world. But they've been singing the praise of his name, calling him their own Jesus. That they have Jesus in their team. They also have Muhammad, uh, trying to liken him to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, but that we're talking about Muhammad El Nini here. So they are singing a song now. They are saying they have Jesus in their team, likening him to Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and they are now singing the praises of Muhammad El Nini, likening him to Prophet Muhammad. So, do you think with all these praises, do you think Arsenal are going to be able to make the top four with all the signings they've made so far? That is Marquinhos, right winger, McTominay, backup goalkeeper to Ramsdale, Gabriel Jesus, their top striker, and their fourth signing is Vieira. That's Fabio Vieira, the attacking midfielder. Do you think Arsenal can make the top four this time around? And do you think Gabriel Jesus can score more than 15 goals in the Premier League alone? 15 plus goals in the Premier League alone this coming season? Or do you think he will even do more than that and get even maybe 10 assists to add to the 15 plus goals? Let me know your own opinion, your comment. Let me have your comments on that question. He has started very, very well already. I'm talking about Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus scoring 2 goals for Arsenal against Nuremberg in Germany in their first preseason uh, tour game. So, what do you think is going to produce in the upcoming season? And also for Raheem Sterling, he has moved from Manchester City to Chelsea. He's completed his medical and he has moved. He's going to be joining them in their preseason tour of California to play their first game against Club America in California. Do you think he's going to have a successful career after moving from Manchester City to Chelsea? Remember, he had a very, very, very good career in Manchester City, winning a lot of trophies, but less playing time now has made him to move to Chelsea. Do you think if he's going to have a better career at Chelsea, or he's not going to be as good as what he had at Manchester City? That's for Raheem Sterling. And the news is out now. The latest is out now for the African Women Nations Cup in Morocco. Nigeria, after defeating Burundi 4 goals to nil in the first round, the quarterfinal fixtures. In the quarterfinal fixtures, Nigeria is going to be facing Cameroon. Cameroon. So they're going to be facing Cameroon. Do you think Nigeria can defeat Cameroon in the quarterfinal, or you think that will be the final bus stop for Nigeria? Let me have your comments, and I'll be very, very happy to receive all your comments. Endeavor to subscribe if you are new to my channel. Solar Sports TV is the name of the channel on YouTube. Solar Sports TV. Write it down in your diary and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for today. Bye.